Students of BSc Part 1 and respected listener, a very good afternoon and welcome all of you to today's lecture. Student of BSc Part 1, I am going to deliver today a very important lecture. Topics I have mentioned on the blackboards: kinetics of first order of reaction. The topic I am going to deliver today, which is actually has been chosen from BSc Part 1, selected from Unit 5th, titled as Chemical Kinetics from BSc Part 1, Paper 3, Physical Chemistry. Students of BSc Part 1, today's lecture is very special for the various competitive examinations for BSc Part 1 of Physical Chemistry, as well as various competitive examinations of engineering and medicals. And very excess questions, a very important and several numerical set in various these examination based on chemical kinetics of first order of reactions. Before deliver today's lecture further, once again I repeat, I bring to draw your immediate notice on our previous video of chemical kinetics, in which we were expressing about the definition, fundamental postulates, important features, important scientific rules based on and to define on order of reaction, molecularity and pseudo order of reaction. In order to define order of reaction, one can define the total number of sum of addition of all the living species, active species in any chemical reaction undergoing to influence the velocity of the reaction or rate of the reactions. They are such numbers figure to define the order of reactions. In order to define the further kinds of order of reaction may be further the types of first order, second order, third order, zeroth order and fraction order of reactions. Students of BSc Part 1, in order to define the molecularity of any chemical reactions, to define the numbers of additions of the sum of all the livings or non-living species, molecular species, atomic species, whose total number to define the stoichiometry of the reactions. Now question now arises here, when there are so many reactions are known in which the presence of such molecules whose presence to define the stoichiometry and do not influence the effect of velocity of the reactions, why such molecules one can eliminate? A very simple answer for such problems regarding to that is of molecularity to define. Suppose we eliminate such inactive neutral species in any chemical reactions to disturb the number of moles either of the reactant and product. So such inactive neutral species cannot be eliminated here. Molecularity in compact form, I would like to define molecularity only to define the stoichiometry for both the side right hand direction and left hand direction by means of reactant and product. Further, the molecularity may be the further kinds of unimolecular, bimolecular, trimolecular, and existence of zero molecularity is not possible. In our previous video, we also defined about the get together joint example of first order of reaction as well as unimolecular, in which first order of the reaction is the reaction in which rate or velocity of the reaction is directly unity power of initial concentration of the reactants. So students of BSc Part 1, by using the law of mass section and Gruber-Varghese laws, one can calculate, one can define the rate equation to define the first order of reaction. Similarly, to define the unimolecular reaction is the reaction in which single or unity molecule is present. Now, in order to define the second order of reaction and bimolecular reaction, second order reaction is the reaction in which rate is doubly power of the initial concentration of the reactant, and in the same sense the bimolecular reaction are those reactions in which double molecules, two molecules are present here. The simple example for second order of reaction and bimolecularity, in our previous video chemical kinetics, specific example we delivered in the classroom, such as saponification of ester. 1 mole of N2 react 1 mole of O2 to produce twice mole of NO, 1 mole of H2, 1 mole of Y2 to produce twice mole of HA, etc. To define trimolecular reaction or three order of reaction, the well known and famous example, that is of redox reaction of ferric chloride with that is of styrus chloride. Now it is the turn to define about that is of a zero order of reaction. In our previous video, a very special famous example, well known example I delivered in the classroom. In various competitive examination give such important example for the approval of proving of zero order of reaction. The well known example of 1 mole of H2, 1 mole of Cl2 to produce twice mole of HCl by means of sunlight above water level and keeping pressure as a constant. The same process is 1 mole of H2, 1 mole of Cl2 react with each other by means of keeping pressure as a constant, presence of sunlight, to produce twice mole of HCl. Twice mole of HCl is formed once again immediate to start to decompose in backward directions to produce 1 mole of H2, 1 mole of Cl2. The same process, forward direction, backward direction, formation of HCl and decomposition to back to form immediate 1 mole of H2, 1 mole of Cl2. Hence, in unity volume, the concentration of H2 and Cl2 decrease but remains the constant. The same process will be applicable as water container, water camphor. We fill by water, and by the same process empty or flowing of water and filling, both these two phenomenon occur simultaneously, filling and that is of empty process of flowing water. So I mean to say, by means of keeping pressure as a constant above water level and sunlight, it is well known example of zero order of reactions. Another one example of zero order of reactions in by means of that is of tungsten twice mole of NH3 ammonia and its decomposition 1 mole of N2 thrice mole of H2. Similarly, twice mole of HI by means of Au to produce 1 mole of H2, 1 mole of I2. So these were the various definition, distinction between order of reaction and molecularity. Now it is the turn to define pseudo order of reaction. Third term, before proceed today's lecture, before discuss today's lecture further, chemical kinetics for first order of reaction. Why I am repeating these various previous topics? Because these topics help to us today's lecture. Titled, I have mentioned the blackboard, chemical kinetics for first order of reaction. Pseudo students of BSc Part 1, it is the normal postulates, it is the fundamental theory in chemical kinetics that general theory, general concept theory in chemical kinetics, in chemical reactions which is undergoing to possess the same value as order of reaction and molecularity. I mean to say, for one first order of reaction to have the same unimolecular reaction, second order of the reaction to have to possess the bimolecular or its molecularity, that is the bimolecularity. Third one, that is of order of reaction as 3, and that is of trimolecular reactions. But they are, so many chemical reactions are known in which, in first observation, the order of reaction and molecularity are calculated, are found different. Such reactions are known as pseudo order of reactions. Pseudo term is to create, to develop the suspension, the doubtful, the dual nature for the determining of order of reaction and molecularity. Although we think about any article or chemical reaction undergoing, its order of reaction one can calculate as 1, but the order of reaction to have that is of different value. So such chemical reaction in which as we think, but just reverse or reciprocal results are produced as our per opinion. So such positions are known as, that is of a pseudo term. Once again, I define pseudo order of reaction are those reactions in which order of reaction and molecularity are different. It may happen. It is caused by two important factors. It is dependent upon two important factors. First one, due to the excess presence of one reactant or two reactants present in any chemical reactions, whose excess concentration does not affect the velocity of the reaction, in which in such a chemical reaction, velocity of the reaction dependent upon such a reactant which is present in low concentration. For example, the hydrolysis of an ester to produce acetic acid, and that is of ethyl alcohol. For the hydrolysis of ethyl acetate by means of H2 to produce acetic acid, and that is of ethyl alcohol. In such reactions, in our previous video, we have proved it. Due to the excess concentration of H2O does not measurably change the concentration of or the influence of velocity of the reaction. Hence, the excess concentration of H2O doesn't influence the velocity of the reaction. In such a position, the velocity is dependent upon the initial and unity power of ethyl acetate. It is the well-known example of pseudo order of reaction. Second one example, that is of inversion of sucrose. The same postulate, the same theory is applicable. The inversion of sucrose due to the excess concentration of H2O. When sucrose by means of acidic media, when is hydrolyzed to produce glucose and fructose, due to the excess concentration of H2O again doesn't influence the velocity of the reaction. In such a condition, the velocity of the reaction, the order is dependent upon the unity power of sucrose and its concentrations. In coming lectures, I will be available to deliver a new topic based on pseudo order of reaction. Now let me allow to join to you tomorrow. Till then, thank you very much.